It seems President Trump's meeting with Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, which included receiving a golden glass statue from him at the White House last Wednesday, was not his most significant interaction with a top U.S. exec that day. Yesterday, the Financial Times and the New York Times reported that POTUS also met with Nvidia's CEO Jensen Huang, who offered to give the U.S. 15% of revenue from selling AI chips to China in exchange for the export licenses required to sell said chips to China. Anonymous sources told the NYT that, 2 days later, the Commerce Department began providing those licenses. Heart of the deal. Nvidia's agreement revolves around its H20 AI chip, which has been in the news a lot. Nvidia specifically developed it for the Chinese market after President Biden introduced export controls in 2022 to keep more advanced U.S. chips out of China. It was released in 2023. President Trump banned sales of it to China this April. In July, the Trump administration announced it would allow Nvidia to sell the H20 to China again, but it didn't grant the licenses for that until the end of last week. AI chips are like potato chips. No one can have just one. Advanced Micro Devices, better known as AMD, makes a similar chip, the MI308. The Trump admin also banned exports of it to China in April, and it will receive export licenses again for the same terms, according to both the NYT and the FT. The Commerce Department, the White House, and AMD did not provide comment to the New York Times, but Nvidia spokesperson Ken Brown told the outlet, "We hope export control rules will let America compete in China and worldwide." Big picture. After months of cutting deals with foreign nations about tariff rates for imports coming into the U.S., Trump negotiating for the government to share revenue with U.S. companies for items going out is unprecedented.